Back here at the ballpark, we're in the 8th with one man out. Jon Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton here in the booth. The Cubbies putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. They came into the year looking like a team with a good shot at the postseason. We might need to upgrade that outlook.
Yeah, I'm starting to think this is a team that's headed for October. They put together a very nice season so far. Oh, that was a great throw from right to cut him down, trying to go first to third. It's such an exciting play, and it was tough to tell if he tried to push it on his own or if the base coach was waving him around. But with the ball behind you, that's when you have to rely on your coach to have a good feel for the play, and right there it just didn't work out for him.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That's in there. 0-1. Of course, now they need to keep it up and make sure they don't waste what's been a great start. Next offering is in for a strike.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Suzuki makes the catch. Inning over. Raisel Iglesias comes on now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Now playing first base, number 16, Travis d'Arnaud.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Ozuna ranging back. Back some more. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Next to hit, Fred Grosny, 1 for 3. Ball 1, no strikes. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. They say it went.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Iglesias throw over. Grosny back easily. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Grosny coming home. In there safely. It's 5-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Nick Anderson in.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
In half up to hit. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 6-2. And in its second with an RBI double.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Nico Hoerner. On a line out towards center. pulls it in on the run. Runner tags at second. He thought about third, but won't take the chance and heads back to second. And now here is Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. Booyah! He'll circle the bases. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add on. It's 8-2.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Christopher Morel, the next to hit. On the ground, right side. Over to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Amaya.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Miguel Amaya. And that's in there for strike 1. Anderson ready to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Trey Mancini now. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Grissom with a relay throw and in there with a double off the wall.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So they bring on the veteran, Colin McHugh.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stat.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cubs 8 and the Braves. Welcome back. Here's Sean Murphy. And a pitch. That one back up the middle and it gets through.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Foul ball there.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball clean.
Corner toss to second, and it's a double play to end the ball game. They're cementing themselves as one of the top teams in the league. Another W in this one.
Great play just about every single game from them, and it's really been impressive. I think we might be witnessing something really special here.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, a fun souvenir in this one, Singy. Seiya Suzuki, honored with this game's bobblehead giveaway.
Man, Boog, I always wanted a bobblehead of my own. I guess I just...
One down. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the four-hole, Seiya Suzuki. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Gets it to first. Now 2 away. 2 outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Here's your 1. That's a hit. Chang around second, headed for third. In to score from first, and they trail by 1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Grounded to third, could be 2. Mondesi to second. How about that double play?
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. 1. In the air, right field. Brings it in for the third out. Red Sox go down quietly. Still down. Man at second with 1 away. Now, Seiya Suzuki. Hit hard. That gets through. Pat around third. He scores, and they lead by 3.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. 1 for 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Runner takes off. Throw! Save!
Now batting, catcher.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Center field, Yoshida on the move. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that's the third out. Run on 2 hit. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the center fielder, Masataka Yoshida. This one in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 7, 8, 9. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 3. In the air, center field. Yoshida settles underneath it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Man at first, Christian Arroyo up next for the Red Sox. And a pitch. Right side. Hauls it in for the out. Now a long throw to first.
The left fielder, number 99.
New inning getting started, and here is Justin Turner. That one out to right. Suzuki running hard for it. Long run, tracks it down. And there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go.
Chris, we talked about him earlier, so let's circle back. Seiya Suzuki with a bit of a pedestrian game at the plate.
Well, Boog, he did have the 1 hit, so that's good. And I know he wasn't a major factor in this one, but I feel confident that this guy's going to be just fine. And you can't make the highlight reels every night. There are going to be some bad games, going to be some bad nights, but, you know, he's going to have his good days as well. I guarantee it.
Here at Wrigley Field, Jon Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. So the lineup flips over. And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Action in the pen down there. Dwayne Underwood Jr. preparing to come on if needed. Garcia getting cranked up as well. Oh, he botches it. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Ian Happ up to hit. Line drive, could be extra bases. One runs in, runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score as well, and it's 6-5.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Nico Hoerner. On the ground to third. They put the tag on him, throw to first, but he beat it.
Now back, right fielder. Seiya.
And now, Seiya Suzuki. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. In the air out towards right center. And no one can get there. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Pitching change here, Johan Oviedo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Number 24, Johan.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Sends it to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. And now Luis Torrens. He's already homered here in this one. And a base hit into right. And that's going to roll to the wall. Suzuki headed for the plate. He will score. And they're up by 3.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Trey Mancini now. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Torrens stands at second with 2 gone. And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. On the ground. Hayes on the run, sends it over to first, and that'll do it. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. And welcome back. Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. On the mound now, Joe Jimenez.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
On the ground to first, Mancini steps on the bag, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Johnson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Mancini makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Ji-hwan Bae now at the plate. And that one is in for a strike. Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike. That's a slider for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Popped up. Swanson makes the catch, inning over. Bucks go down. Back here at Wrigley Field, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And here it comes. And that's outside.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Nick Ahmed here to hit. Bellinger goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
And that one wrapped foul.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the 0-2. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Dansby Swanson stands in. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Ahmed leads off first with 1 away. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Welcome back. We go to the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Sam Risato. Now a mound visit coming. And with the reliever just beginning throwing out there in the bullpen, this should buy a little more time to get him loose. Jonathan Loaisiga on to pitch here. He's pitching on 2 days rest. In the air to left center. Happ on his horse. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air down the left side. Swanson settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Reynolds in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next one is off the plate. And 1-1. Ripped on a line. And a base hit. And that gives Brandon Belt a chance to hit with 2 out.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Belt now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And it's fouled away. Ground ball up the middle. And that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park. Jon Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Line drive, caught. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Hard hit, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with the chance to even this ball game up.
Next to hit, liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Dansby Swanson stands in. 1 for 3. And a foul ball left side. And the pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs set for the last half of the 7th. And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball. And now it's Austin Hayes. In there for strike one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
That one pulled foul, and he dropped it. So that's a foul ball, and he gets another chance at the plate. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Orioles held in check there. Coming on for the Orioles, Dylan Tate.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a drive. This one way back there. Going. That one is gone. We are tied. He circles the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tie it up. It's 2-2. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And that one fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Tracks it down for the out. One away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. That's the second out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, on to the bottom of the 8th. Here is James McCann. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. There's a strike. Taillon into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Popped up. Swanson pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Line drive, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. He is safe.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Digging in, Gunnar Henderson. In the air, left side. Happ moving under it. And that ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. And this game is still tied at 2-2. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Miguel Amaya. Bounce to the left side. Quips it to Mountcastle. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
A well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
This one pulled down the line. It's hammered. This one hooking. It's got a chance. Foul.
Well, he saw that changeup really well. Just a little early. Still barreled in. As you see, home run distance. Just couldn't keep it fair.
The pitch. Fouled off left side. The 0-2. That's to third. And that quickly 2 away. Bellinger up to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time. Going to the opposite field.
And first offering is fouled off. Tate, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the... Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Michael Fulmer. This is his third time out this year. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Number 32, Michael Fulmer.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting the spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. He goes down looking. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
So a new arm out of the bullpen. Go ahead run on base. Now here is Fred Rosny. The pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around third. He'll score. It's 3-2. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. The flip to second, on to first, out, double play. Just got it there in time.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We're in extras here. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Fulmer back to work. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Joe Jimenez.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Amaya hauls it in, 1 away. Making a move at second base. On a pinch run, Nick Solak. Holiday swings through it for strike 1. Tries to get back and save. A 1-run lead here in extra innings. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Looks it away for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
McCann at the plate now, and that's inside. Up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Back at Comerica Park, I'm John Sciambi next to Chris Singleton. Thanks for tuning in. We've got one away here in inning number 6. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Meadows, the runner at second with one away. Ripped into center, base hit. Zipping around third is Meadows. He's safe.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
One down, runner at first. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. The Tigers selected Spencer Torkelson #1 overall in 2020 out of Arizona State, and he rocketed through their farm system, made it to AAA in his first pro season, and then eventually made his big league debut the following year.
Yeah, Torkelson became the 4th Arizona State baseball player to be drafted #1 overall. Can you think of some of the other ones, Boog?
Next pitch downstairs. Now 2-2. Well, I know that Bob Horner was a 1-1, and I know Rick Monday was the first overall pick.
Yep, you also add Floyd Bannister in 1976. You know, Arizona State's produced more #1 overall picks than any other program in the country.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's the second baseman, Jace Young. Jimmy Nelson taking over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
0-1.
0-1 down. And a good eye there.
Oh, that's down.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Detroit. And now the DH, Christopher Morel. And the pitch. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Casey Mize is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ronnie Garcia.
Now, these are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Trey Mancini now. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Green settles under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags up for second. Now he throws on the brakes and returns safely to first.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Green settles under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Nick Maton. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Suzuki makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Here's Riley Green. That one's in there, 0-1. Slap the other way, foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki has a beat on it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Tigers fail to make any noise. And welcome back. Now the third baseman, Fred Grosny. Here the right-hander back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Dansby Swanson will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Diving, and he can't make the play. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Ian Happ up to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Grosny rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run's in. The second run scores. It's 4-3.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Jason Foley. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here's Nico Horner. Out towards right center field. And that should be extra bases. They get some insurance as the runner scores from second. It's 5-3. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And a base hit into right center field. The run scores from third, and they take a 3-run lead. Suzuki into second, and he's got a double.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Suzuki stands at second with no outs. Next offering upstairs. Line drive, base hit. Suzuki around third. Now a long throw home. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So a man aboard at the plate, Miguel Amaya.
Used the big part of the field last time.
Runner on the go. That's a laser base hit. Lead runner around second. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
Trey Mancini, the next Cub to hit. That one hit to right. Carpenter coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. Here's Cody Bellinger. On a line, base hit. Amaya round second on his way to third. The run scores all the way from first, and it's 8-3.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Bo Brisky gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Now at the plate, Fred Grosny. And no one can get there. It falls in. The run comes in to score from second, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first, and Swanson is set down. That ends the frame, but they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Akil Baddoo. Nelson back to work. Nelson in his 10th season, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Ripped to third and caught.
The right fielder, number 30,
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. That's in there, and that's strike 1. And downstairs. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. Struck him out looking. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Austin Meadows now. Swing and a miss. Going
No
one.
balls, 1 strike.
Stays alive.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there. Still. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Green pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. In the air left field. Baddoo gets under it. And that is that. 3 up, 3. Back at Comerica Park. And here's the catcher, Eric Haas. First pitch swinging.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. In there, and it's 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2.
The 0-2. Got him looking. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. And that's in there for strike 1. Rips that one to right. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Safely into second. He's got a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Here's the third baseman, Nick Maton. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through that one out in front that time.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Back here at the friendly confines with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. The Cubs have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. Ziggy, this is a great showing from a group that looks even a little stronger than expected.
Yeah, they've been a tough group to beat so far. They were looking like a team that could make some noise going into the year, and they're definitely in the mix.
Now batting, first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini now 1 for 2. So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Patrick Wisdom. Big spot for him here.
Now they got to decide, are they going to go out and add some help before the deadline, or do they think they have enough to make a deep October run as is?
On the ground to third, might be 2. He comes home with it, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Well, a big turn of events in this inning. Very well done by the defense right there to get 2 and cut down the run at home plate. A lot can go wrong on that play, and you have to be sure of the first out, but they look like they've worked on that play quite a bit.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. 2 outs, bases full. Nick Ahmed here to hit. So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Fred Grosny. A critical at bat in this game for him. And that's ripped for a base hit. Throw is offline, and he scores. 3-2, they take the lead.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Back to the top of the lineup. Dansby Swanson stands in.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
This to third. Tosses across to first, and Swanson is sent down. And that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up for the D-backs. Staying in the game on defense, Patrick Wisdom. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Also into the ball game, Fred Grosny. He's the new third baseman. Well, 1-run game. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 3. New pitcher now, Jonathan Loaisiga.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
In for a strike, 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And now it's Christian Walker, and that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The high heat too much on that one.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Wong in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And he grounds one back up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the center fielder, Pavin Smith.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first isn't.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Another win for them at Singy. They've made it look about as routine as it could be this season.
Well, we're about halfway through this, Boog, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. I love the fire, the hustle they're putting out there on every single play, every single day. They've got the goods.
Back now in Toronto, Jon Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the seventh with nobody out. That smash towards center. And there's a hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Now it's going to be next offering, popped in the air, right field. And George makes the grab, and there's one away.
Now catcher.
2 on, 1 out, and now it's Miguel Amaya. Grounder might be 2. Biggio over to second, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one.
Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. That's in for a strike.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Now back.
And now Bader up to the plate.
Bader.
And there's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Ready to begin the 8th. Trey Mancini now. The pitch. That's to third. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Fred Grosny, the next Cub to hit. Here goes the runner. To third. Muncy. Whips it across. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. Home run number 20 on the year, and they lead it. It's 3-1.
Was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there he made him pay.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sonny Gray will depart. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Zach Pop. He's into the game with the bases empty. Ian Happ up to hit. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Runner at first with 2 away. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
Your ball's 1 strike.
Throw. Save.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Man at second. Bounced up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. Happ on his way home. He'll score easily. And they lead by 3.
Back-to-back singles. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Benson pulls that one down, and that's the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Last half. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Whit Merrifield. Drew Smyly gets the call from the pen.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
On the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Biggio batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Slow roller up the middle. Corner. Fires over to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Intentional walk coming here. They put him on board, and with 2 outs, they'll go after the next batter.
Well, it's not easy putting a runner on first base for free, but sometimes it's just the best option. He's been on fire at the plate, so why not take the bat out of his hands and try to get the next guy?
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Michael Fulmer. Guerrero stands in now, looks at that one inside. Bichette off of first with 2 away. Got him. That's the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and they trail it 4-1. We go to the 9th. Stepping in, Christopher Morel. Here comes a pitch. And that one pulled foul. Pop measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. Out to short. Bichette gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Trey Mancini. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Cody Bellinger trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
Cody Bellinger.
Smash to the left side. Muncy sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. Nothing across. So remaining in the game defensively, Cody Bellinger. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. Joe Jimenez takes over on the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Jimenez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Tosses to first, 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Ground ball to the right side, and it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Muncy stands in now and watches strike 1. Springer, the runner at second with 1 away. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Adbert Alzolay comes on now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The tying run at the plate. And that's through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Back here at Wrigley Field, welcome in Jon Sciambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the ninth. That one pushed foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The tying run at the plate.
That's a ball.
And ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you
runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just
swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it hits him in the chest.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So now a pinch hitter, Freddie Freeman. A runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Freddie Freeman.
Ball 1 low.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got it! ball game. Here at Wrigley Field, I'm John Sciambi next to Chris Singleton. Thanks for tuning in. We've got one away here in inning number 6. So up next, Matt Mervis. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Toss to Mancini. He's out. And now the right fielder, Austin Hendrick. And first offering is fouled off. Friedel on at second with 2 down. Ground ball right side, corner. Third out. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in is the speedy Christopher Morel. And a pitch. Slice the other way and foul. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. Maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above Double-A. 0-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Miguel Amaya, 1 for 2. This one smoked out to left. Fraley makes the grab, 2 down. Trey Mancini now. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
on the ground, and it goes just foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Righty to the plate. Slice to right. Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. And that extends the inning for Cody Bellinger.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Makes the grab on the run. And that is... Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild. That's a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The wind of the pitch. Got him. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Marte stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. You know, Chris, Kyle Hendricks went to Dartmouth, so he's known as the professor, but his teammates on the Cubs actually call him Carl. His good friend and former bullpen coach of the Cubs, Chad Noble, came up with that nickname, and it stuck for whatever reason. So you'll hear them on the field saying, "Come on, Carl." Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Elly De La Cruz. A new arm into the game, the righty, Cody Hoyer.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The tying run at the plate. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Fred Grosny. Weaver back to work. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Out to short, Marte. Zips it to first, and a quick out, number 1. So the lineup flips over. Dansby Swanson stands in. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout, and Matt Whistler into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Runner on the move. And first offering is fouled off. Swanson, the base runner at first with 1 out. Base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Nice line drive to the pull side, headed out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Nico Horner. That's smacked on a line to center. Squeezes it. Runner tags up for third. Changes his mind. Stays put at second with 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Seiya.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Fraley should have it. Brings it in. That is the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Jonathan India at the plate. Adbert Alzolay gets the ball now.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. And there are 2 outs. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jake Fraley. He caught it behind his back. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there, and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Christopher Morel. Whistler back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Whistler, in his 7th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Up the middle, India. One gone in the bottom of the 8th. Miguel Amaya, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And that one sliced foul. One down, base is empty. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And next for the Cubs, Trey Mancini.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Amaya stands at first with 1 out. And fouled off. And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And here it comes. Chop to the left side. Sends it across to first. 2 gone. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Now a fly ball to right center. Fairchild makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Now it's the Reds DH. TJ Friedl, righty reliever out of the pen, Joe Jimenez. He comes on for the 35th time this year. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss as he was late. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Struck him out looking. And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis, in there for strike one.
0-1.
Ball one there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
Got him swinging. The Reds now down to their final out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Hendrick in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike two. And now 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Mm-hmm.